Wagwan. Listen, I'm going to use you as an example, Katie Hopkins, because I didn't know who you was until last year. But I'm going to use you as an example, right? Look, if I say something and people don't like it, deplatformed, gone. Katie Hopkins has been saying stuff that people don't like for over 10 years. She's still on Instagram with all her followers. She's even verified. Yes. She's probably got a sly Twitter account. Obviously, I get it. But that is what I'm saying. So she's allowed to do it. And I'm not even like inclined that way. But if I do it one time and test the powers, gone. Now do you understand what I was trying to show you?
Early in the morning.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with another video today, another episode of Topical Tea. And we're back with Wiley. Wiley is in the news again, as you've seen from the video. And obviously Katie Hopkins seems to always be in the news because people, it's funny, you know, because the most ignorant, like racist voices seem to be the loudest. It's weird how that works, isn't it? But still, without further ado, let's get into this video. So, like the video for me. Please help me grow the channel and hit that subscribe button for me. Smash the like button for me. Smash it. Break your laptop. Break anything that you're working on. Smash it so hard. Hit the bell to be notified and let's go. So, as you've seen at the start of this video, Wiley has released a video. It's funny, you know, because my friend Caroline did a video on this and I was watching her video. It's Caroline, by the way. Check her channel out. And she just made a funny point, like Wiley seems to always find a way to get back in social media. He manages to find a way to get his voice heard. Good for him, because don't get me wrong, as much as I disagree with what he said, well, I disagree with how he said it, and some of what he said actually, I'll get into that in a minute. While I disagree with what he said, he has been banned from all platforms. All platforms, they just wiped him out. They banned him from Twitter, they banned him from Facebook, they banned him from YouTube, they banned him from flipping TikTok. But he somehow managed to find his way onto the street blogs, which is good. He's an efficient guy. If you guys don't even remember why he got banned, let me remind you. So I think it was last year he wrote, there are two sets of people that nobody want to challenge, Jewish and KKK. But being in the business for 20 years, you start to understand why. Rednecks are the KKK and Jewish people are the law. Work that out. He also tweeted, if you work for a company owned by two Jewish men and you challenge the Jewish community in any way, of course, you'll get fired. Amongst his tweets, Wiley also wrote that Jewish people should hold some corn, and he said the Jewish community deserve it. And as a result from that, his management company, who is owned or run by Jewish people, which is stupid of Wiley, but yeah, they just cut him off straight away. So that's where after that he got banned from all this stuff. Now don't get me wrong, I've already done a video on this, and I was last year, and I was saying how I don't agree with what Wiley was saying. I don't think Jewish people have hold corn and this and this, and I don't agree with how he said it. But let's be real here. There is an element of truth to what he's saying in terms of if you challenge a certain demographic, and you are a certain demographic, the proof is kind of in the pudding that there was an element of truth to what he's saying. However, brandishing all Jewish people the same and generalizing and all this kind of this and this, I don't agree with that, and I don't agree with how he said it. But let's be real here, that he got silenced. You know, he challenged, he said something anti-Semitic, and he got wiped off the social media. Now, whether we agree or disagree that he should have got banned from all those platforms, that's not what I'm here to talk about. The point is, right, Wiley has correctly brought up a good point, the point that all of us normal people were saying. Where's the justice? Where's the consistency? Where's the fairness? Because if that's the route we're going, and we're penalising people that talk shit about or spew hate or whatever, talk shit about other people, then we better make sure that it is goddamn consistent. Now the point he makes is valid. For how many years and for how long was KKKatie Hopkins spewing hate on social media? She has been, actually in fact scrap that, for how many years has anybody who is white and in a position of power allowed to spew hate? Three names come to mind: KKKatie Hopkins, EDL, Tommy Robinson, Donald Trump. They're three names, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit if he's the president of the United States. I don't care. I don't care. See, the thing is about Cam, even when I was working in corporations and shit like that, I don't care who you are. You know, I'll talk to a CEO the same way I talk to my boy. Obviously the language will be different, but it's the same thing. I don't care who you are. Trump, president or not, president or homeless man on the street, I don't give a fuck. There's no room for this hate, real hate. But yet, Wiley, for instance, banned from all platforms. And it's funny, because this certain demographic that he's talking about, they actually own most of the companies, they're most of the tech giants and stuff. So it makes sense why they're onto him. But still, and that just goes to show you that black people, for instance, just hold no power. And positions of power, black people have no power. So all the injustice that we see and all the racism that is spewed on my channel, the racist abuse I receive, all these Marcus Rashford, all these people abuse they get daily. We don't own these Googles and Facebooks and that, so we can't ban these people. It just goes to show who has the real power, doesn't it? But I'm glad that Wiley's confronted or used KKKatie Hopkins as an example, because let's look back at what she has said on Twitter. So let's look at actually what got her banned from Twitter. So KKKatie Hopkins did get banned eventually, but I'll show you what it was, the kind of final nail in the coffin. So what got her banned here is that she actually added Stormzy. So she goes, "Dear Stormzy, quit crying racism. Start shouting about the young black lads stabbed by other young black lads in London. This is utter cowardice from you. So much easier to make all white people the problem. Stormzy is a massive bellend." The second thing she said was, "Try being a white male in Britain, Stormzy. Back of the line, minority with no rights. What's your real name, you utter cockwomble? Chuffing Tyler? Stormzy is a massive bellend." Look at that, please. I'm sorry, like, people like that comment on my videos all the time. As in, that is your standard, that is your basic B-Tech kind of racist, your kind of, if you order like a racist from Amazon, that's it. And that's exactly that. And people wonder, like, people talk about influencers this and influencers that. This is an influencer. The way she talks, it is the prime example of white, right-wing racism, down to a T. Like, it's you can't get more basic than this. And their IQ levels are here. You feel me? So that's what she eventually got banned for. But that's because, yeah, she actually added Stormzy. Stormzy's a very, very popular person. Way more popular than anyone else, in terms of, she usually just spews random shit, racist shit all the time, but never really atting people. And that was the final straw. So only because the public put pressure on Twitter was the reason why they locked her off. They would not have done it any other time, because they don't care. Now, where's the fairness? Look at the hate that Trump and all these other people spew. No problem. They can spew that hate for 10 years before getting banned. Wiley challenges one thing. Yes, he said it wrong. Yes, it was stupid the way he said it. Yeah, I don't agree with all of it at all. Not even, well, half of it I don't agree with. But he's gone. Completely gone. Now, let's look at what else she was able to say before getting banned, basically. Explosion in France. Shooting at a German hospital. Knife attack in London. And Ramadan has not yet begun. Without food, these sods get nasty. Sweaty little jocks sending us Ebola bombs in the form of sweaty Glaswegians just isn't cricket. Scottish NHS sucks. 20 hours in Stab City. 2 stabbed to death, 1 shot dead, 3 stabbed but not dead. Wandsworth and Tower Hamlets. This is Khan's Londonistan. And then Donald Trump, her mate, London needs a new mayor ASAP. Khan is a disaster. This will only get worse. Do you know what's so embarrassing about this whole situation? Is what's that name? What's her? Priti Patel. Priti Patel is an embarrassment. In response to Wiley's tweets here, this was Priti Patel's response. The anti-Semitic posts from Wiley are abhorrent. They should not have been able to remain on Twitter and Instagram for so long. I have asked them for a full explanation. Social media companies must act much faster to remove such appalling hatred from their platforms. This is Priti Patel. Patel, Indian. Actually, in fact, I think she's Ugandan and Indian. She is a disgrace. So she believes that there's no place for Wiley's tweets, for instance, which fair enough, there is no place for that. But she doesn't mind KKKatie Hopkins saying that people without Ramadan or reference to these lot when they don't get fed, they get whatever she said, when they don't get fed they get arsey or whatever. What? You would much rather protect the feelings of, a white person slandering people that are much closer to your culture, for instance, being from a Ugandan Indian background, yeah? You'd much rather protect a white racist feelings and let people like that spew hate and target Wiley, for instance. Where's your agenda? Where's your priorities? All I'm asking for is consistency. If Wiley's getting banned from here to Timbuktu, all these other right-wing, extremely racist people have to join him. You wonder why we question certain things and say certain things and fight for certain things, because where is the equality? There is none. I just really hope one day, one day we'll see some fairness. But either way, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you disagree with me, you better come with some facts, figures, and some real IQ. Because most people that disagree with shit like this, you lack it all. It's just too much conservative bullshit. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. See you soon.